So let's dive into patriarchy, colonization, and the mother wound. I talked about it a little bit, so I just kind of want to give it a little bit more of a flesh out. And these are quite, the mother wound. Though it's brought in, it's brought in into the physical through the relationship with the mother, through the birth with your birth mother. Um, it is really linked quite heavily to the indoctrination and the rise of colonization and patriarchy. Because the systems enforce silence and fracture connection between mothers and their children and community and belonging. They also have made a lot of emotions and experiences, the human experiences and thresholds, like I'm talking like birth, like death, union, rites of passage. They've really pathologized that. They've kind of washed that out of our culture. They have also really placed a lot of restrictions on how we show up and a lot of judgment and indoctrination of how we show up with our emotions, sticky, difficult emotions like anger, like frustration, like impatience, and grief. And they've also fractured us from the earth, life, and our normal human cycles and seasons and menstruation and just our cycles as we age. The patriarchal colonized system of oppression disconnects you from your resources and soul, your essence and your wisdom. It extinguishes the flame within you, the soul within you, by extinguishing it in the mother and ancestrally. You could go back. They create impossible standards and shape mothering through control and oppression and reliance on the other instead of the source, instead of the mother, instead of life, reliant on other things, material things often. And healing this wound is an act of radical reclamation of connection, humanity, belonging, and life. And it is the journey into that pit, into that dark night, into the underground, where we retrieve ourselves, and that's when we tend to the wounding of the mother. So let's head into Death Mother. And Death Mother was first coined by the Jungian Marion Woodman, and she described a Death Mother archetype. And it's part of the maternal psyche that withholds life, nurturing, or presence. She arises from fear, internalized depression, and denied tenderness. She may appear as judgment, perfectionism, withdrawal, or emotional rigidity. She signals the frozen, protective energy that stops grief, rage, and deep feeling from being expressed. To meet her is not to merge, but to recognize and honor her role. And she also too, there's a protector part in here of the Death Mother as well.